What up, what up? Oh. We are back. We are back. Got some lo-fi heavy metal. Oh, we're tired today. Oh. Real tired. Looks like everything's working. Let's check. Yes. Cool. Alright, we're not gonna go far today. Might take us a little longer to get there. We're working on about, what, an hour and 15 minutes worth of sleep. So, verbing it up. Yeah. This is the s'mores. I don't know if we rated the s'mores or not. Also have one of my favorite Alani's back. I've already had a lot of caffeine today for obvious reasons. I'm going to attempt not to drink that if we don't need it. Also got a banana. Nothing else today. I've eaten enough food today to. We'll have the fuel. This is less about the calories and more about the caffeine. But yeah. More than one's good. But how good? Watch set up. Okay, what do we got? This one we have my own little mix of Himalayan pink salt, how much? Is it a quarter teaspoon? Is about. I think a teaspoon is around 2,000 milligrams of sodium of Himalayan pink salt. It's slightly less than table salt. And I think I put a quarter in. So 500-ish. And then we get the Mios every once in a while. Kelly likes the Mios a lot now. What up, Dove? We're tired. We're very tired today. 75 minutes of sleep. So, run on fumes. Started off with the Verb s'mores. I don't know if we've rated the s'mores one, but it's good. It's not. I wouldn't say it's top tier Verb flavor, but it's like, it's also not mid. $17. You know, 17 grams with the Verb. We got the lo-fi metal going on today. I don't know why. I just, for some reason, like. Rip Red Velvet. Red Velvet's good. Is it? Do they not make it anymore? Is the Red Velvet gone? Because that was. They don't make it anymore? Huh. Maybe that's why I haven't seen it at the house. That would make sense. Yeah, that's a 17. Oh. Yeah, the lemons are good, but they aren't the red velvets, that's for sure. And I like the peanut butters. Peanut butters are good. I can't remember the ones that actually have like the drizzle of chocolate on them. Those are really good. I don't know, there's a lot of flavors. They did do like key lime, I think, for a minute too. But just the banana. Like I said, we got enough calories. This is orange vanilla Mio with, I put a 1/4 teaspoon of salt in, Himalayan pink salt, so that's about 500-ish milligrams. And then this is Concord Grape Liquid IV, which is good. Woof. And then, for backup.
You recently electrocuted.
Watch whatever you want to watch. Well,
One of my favorite Alanis, the Juicy Peach. Get a look at that peach. Yeah. Just in case. I'm going to try to avoid it because of all the caffeine I've already had today, just trying to survive. Oh. So now the question is how far? I think we're going to do 8. A nice, slow, easy 8 too. Planning on going to bed earlier than normal. We're not doing the gaming thing because, I mean, obviously I'm exhausted. And it can't happen next week because I will be in Louisiana on a retreat. And during that retreat, well, here, before we get into that, why don't we just kick up the speed, get to walking, loosen up a little bit. I have to dip before we end. Oh, dude, go for it. Let's go get the ratings out of the way then. 17 for the s'mores. My little own concoction here. I like the orange vanilla Mio. Just a little saltier version of it. Eh, 15. And then the Concord grape. Liquid IV. Pretty solid. That's a 17. So I think that gets just knocking out the ratings. one. Dude, I like grape Kool-Aid and stuff. And this is like the closest I get to it anymore. It's definitely like a guilty pleasure. It's like grape jelly for me. It's like, if I'm eating grape jelly, typically I'm just off the rails, and it's in the form of an Uncrustable, or like I bought one of those goober things that are pre-mixed, which is just like peanut butter candy. Yeah. Valid. Great flavoring is the same thing with watermelon with my dad. He loves watermelon, hates watermelon flavor. And I know a lot of people have that with banana. Cause like a banana runt does not taste like a banana, let's be honest. But yeah, so no, we're not doing the gaming thing. I think I got it figured out. Basically, it'll be pointing this way towards the TV, so you won't, the way it's gonna work is you really won't see my face, but whatever. You'll see the TV and still see that I am running. Yeah, same with watermelon. So I can't cheat. I can't stop and do things on the, but honestly, it gives me a little bit longer to get the setup and actually what game I want to do it. The next week, I'll be in Louisiana on this retreat. I'm not allowed to talk while I'm there. It's kind of, for me, I used to go to it every year. Life happens, and this is my first year back in a long time. And it's kind of nice. It's always been a good reset button for me, so I'm excited for that. But I'm also turning it into a little bit of a challenge, a running challenge. So basically on Sunday, after dinner, everybody who's at this retreat goes silent. You're not allowed to speak. And that's from dinner, Sunday night, till you can talk Wednesday after lunch. Actually, it's after breakfast, I think. Anyway, I kind of have this plan of, once I get my itinerary and my schedule, I'm gonna see, weather permitting, how many miles I can get in while I'm down there. Because it's a perfect space to just be in your head and just, like I said, hit that reset button. And to top it all off, like doing something like that, it's like the perfect opportunity for me to have the time to do it. So when I get my itinerary, I'm gonna take a picture of it, I'm gonna send it to the Shasta one. We're quickly gonna devise a little plan, because I think there might be a couple runs where it's like a mile here, a mile there in between stuff, because you got like 30 minutes, 40 minutes maybe. I don't want to show up to these like different seminars like sweaty. No. Yeah, definitely no rush. Make it cool versus getting in that. Yeah, for sure. But knock that out of the way. See how many miles. Haven't even speculated how many miles I can get in because I don't know the itinerary. It changes every year. It's kind of the same, but there are like my biggest gaps in time, in free time. There's an afternoon gap that's, I believe, around 2 hours long after lunch. And I'm thinking between shower, get ready, change shoes and all that, run, I could probably get a solid hour in. Maybe. And it's the place I'm staying is right across from the dam area, and you can just run the entire length of it's really a levee, but you can run the entire levee, and there's pretty much like just a long levee straight shot. So however much time I have, I'm gonna go that amount of time out, that amount of time back, and then the evenings. The evenings are the other big block after dinner. They like you to be like lights out, quiet, no walking the grounds too much past like 10ish. They turn all the grounds, all the lights off and everything around it, I think. So got another 2.5 to 3 hours maybe in the evenings. So that gives me Sunday evening, Monday evening, Tuesday evening for the big ones, and then maybe Monday afternoon, Tuesday afternoon for medium ones, and then little short ones here and there. I don't know. Like I said, when I see the itinerary, get the time signatures out, be a little bit strategic with my timing, then because it's not the reason I'm there, but I think it'd be a cool thing to kill my time in between all the different things, is make it a kind of like a challenge. But I think on the Tuesday, on one of those runs, I know I can't talk, but I think what I'm gonna do is just do a quick little, hey, I'm on the levee kind of video, show you the grounds real quick, maybe like a 10-minute thing where I'm just kind of running and showing everybody the grounds, because it's gorgeous down there. It's absolutely stunning. So I think that'd be cool. Just kind of little, hey, come back home. Since it'll be kind of a big time running challenge, kind of rest for a few days, figure out the gaming situation, really hone that in, and then the following Tuesday, attempt that. Now in the middle of all that, the Shasta one will be doing his big race that weekend, in fact. And the retreat I'm going on is the reason that I'm not going to be there, or I would have totally been. I would have been there if I hadn't been to this retreat in a long time. I would have taken a break to be there. That's for sure. It's a big race, but he can handle it. He don't need me, and I'll be watching it. I'll be watching his feed for sure. But I think while I'm down there and doing my thing, that's kind of what I'm gonna channel while I'm down there. See if I can get more miles in those 3 days than he's gonna do in a single day, essentially. Crazy. I don't think so. I mean, I'm just kind of looking. I'm thinking about the timing of everything. I don't think the timing will allow it. But only one way to find out is go down there and go for it. Everybody else probably thinks I'm freaking nuts, but so goes it in the ultra world. Alright. Enough walking. I'm not going to get any less tired. So. Put this thing on real slow. There we go. What did we do last week? That was the treadmill half. What a success. That was a fun one. Ended with like a impromptu rave. That was cool. And we put up another decent mileage week. I think we ended up at like 53 miles. This week. Yeah, I think that's what it was. So yeah, all in all, that was a very successful week. This pace we're going to be here a minute, but that's okay. Won't be able to run any on Saturday for sure. And I might go ahead and take Friday off. You know, get ready, finish packing. At some point I need to get a haircut. Spend time with little dude before I go. You know, family stuff. So, essentially, I've got today, which is going to be a tough run. Not a lot of miles. Tomorrow, hopefully, put in a good one. And then Thursday, put in a good one. And then Sunday, see what we can pull off. But I don't know if I'm going to hit the 50-mile mark this week. And frankly, I don't care. Because it might give my legs a little bit of a rest. No, I'm good. For what I'm thinking about maybe doing down in Louisiana. Because if we are going to pull off some big mileage, you know, maybe set myself up for a big week like that, and I don't have to hit that 50-mile mark every week right now. Give myself the best chance to pull out some mileage while I'm down there. But, like, I'm thinking, say I get, I don't know, 3 hours a day. If I can, of running, that, like, not including showering and changing, all that stuff, like actual foot on the ground, moving, 3 hours a day. Sunday be tough, because Sunday's kind of like a half day. I've only got that evening slot. Same thing with Wednesday, kind of a half day. So it's really, I'd have to get up real early on Wednesday to knock something out, man. At this retreat, most things start at like 7, I think. Breakfast is usually served around 7:30, and it's pretty strict. So like, it's not like you show up 30 minutes late. They're cleaning the tables, man. You're grabbing a banana and something from the fridge. You're out of luck. So Sunday and Wednesday is kind of a one day combined. And then you got Monday, Tuesday. So really kind of 3 days. In 3 hours, how many miles can I go? Well, on solid, good legs, rack up a 20-mile day in 3 hours. But a lot of logistics. And then that last day, oof, be barking. It's also going to be the first time, you know, that I'm packing and traveling with a lot of my gear. So, like, I'd say that's pretty good practice too. Yeah, but what's nuts is like, say that I do pull that off. Say everything goes according to plan and I end up knocking out 60 miles while I'm there. That will still be less than what the Shasta one will be doing in one day. Yeah. Who's the psycho now? But I kind of plan on like, well, see, I'm driving down, riding down there with family, my dad and my uncle, and I'm flying back because they're staying. They're going to be doing some fishing and go to a crawfish festival. They're going to be down there for a while. So I'm flying back Wednesday, basically right after it's over. They're driving me to the airport. But what I'm thinking is pack 2 bags, regular clothes, travel stuff. There's some of the dinners that you go to, and like there's a church you go to. You kind of want to be dressed nice, so always have some nicer clothes. Basically have my regular travel bag, and then have my running travel bag. And then when I fly back, just kind of take what I absolutely need with me in one, and have them carry my other one back in when they drive back up. Stuff that I won't need for a while. Because 1 mile in, one of the tough things is, say I do all this running and I have all these clothes, there is no laundry at this place. None. So it's either your clothes are taking a shower with you, or you're bringing a lot of clothes. So I'll be looking at the weather right before we leave, because I have some racing like onesies, ones tops, really thin stuff that like dries super quick. I might bring a bunch of those because I think I've got like 5. Bring a bunch of those and essentially run in one, wash it, let it dry, go through them all, and if I have to rotate back into them, at least I know it's, 4 runs later, they'll dry out in a couple hours. But a lot of socks. A lot of socks. And running shorts. Most of my running shorts, well, half of my running shorts dry quickly. The others not so much. Some of them have like some reinforced pockets for some bigger items and some food for keys and phones. They hold a lot of moisture in those areas, so if I hand wash those, they definitely won't be dry for probably the next day. I don't know, I got a lot of planning to do, really. Trying to figure this out. And then fueling. Running skirts and shorts in the shower with you afterwards. Makes your room intolerable between laundry visits. Oh yeah, I mean, there's no way around it. Like, I'm going to be doing laundry in the shower while I'm there. It's my only option. There might be a laundromat, I don't know, a few miles away. But to get to the laundromat, I literally have to run there. So yeah. Run to the laundromat, wash clothes naked, run back at me, soil and set already. Yeah, there you go. The cycle continues. You're not wrong. The curse is Sisyphus. It'll never end. I don't know. We'll, like I said, I'm gonna take a picture of the itinerary, send it to the Shasta one. We'll have like, from the moment I get the itinerary to when I'll have to decide on this, on like the logistics is like 2.5, 3 hours. So it's like, I get the itinerary and it's on. Like, it's okay. Devise strategy now. But like fueling, it's kind of a good thing I'm driving down. I'm going to have a lot of supplements with me, and I'll have all my different kinds of water bottles. I'll have my running vest, my running belt for the shorter runs, Some of the quick runs, I'll probably just do really quick out and backs. It'll be interesting. I'll have a bunch of my Kodiak protein balls. I'm gonna have them all pre-made. I've got a box downstairs waiting. I'm gonna make them on probably Thursday night, because I think I got enough to last me through 2 more runs. And then yeah, fresh batch, take it down there. We're gonna have a bunch of coolers because they're going fishing after I leave. So I'll have a place to keep a bunch of stuff stored, dry and cold if I need it. Yeah, the last time I was down there, I think I read 5 books, 4 or 5 last time I was down there. Because you just have the time, no distractions, no nothing. Especially like, what size shoes? 11 and a half. If you are ordering what I think you are ordering. 11 and a half. Thank you or my name, both. Either way, you're welcome. But yeah, I think that the last time I was down there, 2020. Yep. I remember they had like plexiglass dividers with all the tables and chairs. The average age of the people who attend this is, I'll say the average age is mid-60s. Average. Much older crowd. And they were really concerned during COVID. There's guys that are in their 80s on oxygen. One guy who is like, every year I went, I'm like, there's no way he makes it to next year. Somehow, man. He kept on ticking. And he was there, made it through COVID. But I'll have my running supplements with me. I'll have a lot of liquid IVs, sock size, medium. I think in Jenny's, my wife's ordering me stuff right now. Thinking in Jenny's socks, mediums go up to 12. Is like perfect. Because even if they're a little bit small, it's just more compression. But anyway, so I'll have my protein bars, my balls. Might grab some nanners while I'm there too, because they always have like a common area with like apples, bananas, easy things like individual things of cereal if you get hungry throughout the thing. But like I won't need to bring anything like fresh. I'll have access to that. They have plenty of waters, coffee, teas, juices, Gatorades. They supply all that, so I'll have that at my disposal. What's funny, well, I guess I'll finish my thought. What I'm getting at is they feed you well there too. Like the breakfasts, lunch, and dinners, very hearty. A lot of good Southern Cajun cooking. You're full. You want for nothing while you're there, food-wise. And so like, I'm gonna have to manage that a little bit. Cause like, especially like the evening runs, the dinners are usually big. There's gumbo night. I can only imagine trying to run 2 hours after a belly full of gumbo. Fried chicken night. Spaghetti night. So those are the 3 dinners if I remember right. Yeah, just, dude, the gumbo run is gonna be wild. I can already tell. Because I love that gumbo there. It's like one of the things I look forward to. One of those recipes like been handed down for generations. Just leave a gumbo trail, yeah. It's gonna be gnarly. And like, I know I'm gonna overeat because it's so good. And like, they put the gumbo filet on the table for you. They got 3 different hot sauces. Like, I'll be going hard in the paint. But what I'm getting at is, I think breakfast is where I'm gonna try to get most of my like protein and carbs and recovery calories, and attempt to keep lunch light and not overeat at dinner. But we'll see. The fried chicken, man, that they do every year. Goal. So good. Spaghetti night, like, that'd be a tough run after a belly full of spaghetti, but what I might do is they have these big to-go coffee cups in the common area there. Part of me was like thinking about it, like, do I just load them up with gumbo and the spaghetti and like take it back to my room? It's not a bad option. Then go run, come back, eat. Because the coffee, even though they're disposable, the big ones are like pretty insulated. They'll keep it hot, and there's a microwave if I need it. It's already microwavable safe, so I don't know. Little things like that are gonna make this very interesting. Yeah, it's some good eating while we're there. But like even in the mornings, like, yeah, they're making these huge portions of like eggs and stuff, but like they bring it to your table and it's all freshly made that morning. Like even the eggs have just that little Cajun kick to them. It's just so good. Yeah, Swing in the Bandit. Yeah, what would be the retitle of that movie if it was Cajun Country? Probably the same name, just different accent. Yeah, it'll be interesting. I mean, I'm gonna make it fun, like. But I'm ready. I'm ready for the silence. Zatarans. Zatarans. Yeah, they use a lot of Tony Chachery. Or Tony Chachery, if you're a Yankee. It's on the table there. They put it on everything. It's like they don't use salt. Tony Chachery. And then the hot sauces they have down there is they've got Tabasco, Louisiana. What's the other one that they always have on the table? Crystal? Yeah. I believe it is. I think those are the three. Which I like all three. One of these days I'm going to go down and visit the Tabasco place. I've always wanted to see it. Zumi became a Crystal convert on our NOLA trip a couple weeks ago. Crystal's good. Crystal's good. It's one of my favorites for eggs. I used to be a Tabasco guy when it came to eggs, but I've migrated towards Louisiana or Crystal over the years. And now, honestly, like here lately, on my eggs, I've been hitting like more like a Mexican verde, you know, bright green, fresh tasting sauces. That's like just the ups and downs of hot saucing. But Tabasco is still like, for me, dinner. It's just got it's just like a deeper, heavier flavor on Tabasco, a little bit hotter. Because they age them quite a long time in those oak barrels. And it does have like kind of like a, I don't know, like a, almost like a good musty wood undertone. Like not moldy, but like a piece of oak you found in a basement. It's kind of got that in it, which goes great on like a po' boy for dinner. Oh, that's good. Yeah, Crystal for eggs. Hell, even salads. I was using Crystal on my salads because it's just vinegar dressing that's spicy. That's all it is. That's what I told myself. Like, Crystal on a Caesar salad. Pretty damn good. How far are we? Probably not very. 5K. Get some of this Concord Deft drink in us right now. Deft's favorite Concord grape liquid IV. We just got a new shipment of liquid IVs. I have no idea what flavors they are. I don't order them. the wife orders those, so I just get what I get when it comes to flavors, which is fine. They don't make a bad flavor, and I'm not picky, so. This last batch was what we've been rating on, and then I've got Concord grape and I think strawberry. I think that's the last flavor from that batch. And then look at the new flavors that she got. Could be different, could be the same. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people have been going to Louisiana here lately. Shasta One was there. My business partner was there literally. He got back yesterday. Then I'll be down there south of Baton Rouge here in just a few days. Can't wait to get little dude down there when he's older. It'll be a blast. And if it wasn't for the food, honestly, I could live down there. And I know I make that sound like it's like I don't like the food. It's the opposite. I like it too much. And everything's cooked in like a French style with creams and butters, and everything is like rich, and there are not enough miles, enough time of the day to burn that many calories, man. Last time I was there, little dude was in the wife's belly. That's right. In fact, we announced to some friends of ours that we were expecting on that trip. I forgot about that. Technically, little dude's been to New Orleans already. But man, I had a giant po' boy. Had 2 full soft shell crabs. Ate the entire thing with a side of a small side of crawfish etouffee, and then ate a praline like this big after. Oh, that was lunch. Good stuff. Yeah, the business partner, they got rained out. They were supposed to do a lot more fishing, but it was so windy and raining while they were there, they really had a really small window. But man, they took advantage of it. They were slaying them. They hit limit on trout, almost hit limit on redfish. They got some flounder in there. I mean, he said it was just as fast as you could cast, and they were in them. They're in hot. So I've got a bunch of that coming. Be eating some good trout and redfish here soon. And some sausage. There's this place that makes green onion sausage down there that's out of this world. And asked them to pick me up some. We do have a pretty good, decent place to get Cajun food here. There's a little shack that sells like Whole Foods They sell like crawfish, shrimp, oysters when they're in season. They do like batches of crawfish already boiled or live. But they're only open like certain times of the year for that. They do like seafood pies and gumbos. When they're open, it's great. There's another restaurant here in town that's called Champy's. And it's primarily just a kind of like a chicken joint, sit down, like fast casual bar. Heavily Cajun influence. And man, when they do their crawfish boils, it's good. They nail it. And I've had some of the best. And like, their fried fish is good. Their hush puppies are Cajun hush puppies. It's good stuff. We have a Cajun themed restaurant in town, and it's okay. It's fine. I've had their pontchartrain, which was very good, but everything else that I've had from there is just kind of okay. But if you go down the street to the chicken joint, you're going to get much better Cajun food, which is awesome. But I will give to that Cajun joint. It did make a good pontchartrain. And raw oysters are kind of hard to come by here for sure. All right, man, yeah. Go enjoy. It's gonna be fun. T-Wolves Nuggets, oh yeah. Yeah, that's going to be a good one. It's hard for me to sit down and watch a NBA basketball game anymore, but probably 3 or 4 times a week I catch, like a 10-minute highlight. And man, there's just some crazy players doing crazy shit. I forgot to grab a towel. I broke a quintessential South Park rule. Never forget to bring a towel. I messed up. Brain is not firing on all cylinders today. But we're here. We're on the trip. Honestly, much better than the last sleep-deprived run, because work today, it's a little tedious today, but it was like, just went so smooth. So like, I can't complain at all about work. Went smooth, nice and easy, took my time, didn't get in a hurry. Nothing was too strenuous, so it worked out, unlike the last sleep-deprived run where work just put me in a mood. Tired but in good spirits. I think that's the theme of raising a child in general. Tired but in good spirits. Came home, got a head start on lawn work, and get the rest of it done tomorrow before the rain hits. Got little dude in his jammies, and got that routine done before we even started, because I knew after the run I wouldn't want to. So yeah, just kind of working ahead of the game instead of feeling behind. $7K. $40 minutes on the watch at $7K. We'll go 8. I highly doubt we go 9, but we'll see. Like I said, the mileage this week, not too worried about it, not obsessing over it. I just kind of had this benchmark of once I hit 50 miles in a week, I'm trying to just maintain. But it's a little different when you got like something in front of you planned, and you know it's going to take a lot of effort and energy. So this part in my athletic career, I've definitely come to terms with not obsessing over little things like that. But okay, you got 48 miles in. Whatever. It's what your body can do, what you had time for. But we've been doing good. Like, you know, life's gonna get in the way, but sometimes it's good life stuff, you know? Yeah, I'm excited. There's a part of me that's been a little bit disappointed on when the Shasta reached out to, I'll just say it, he asked me if I could pace him in that race. And like, it's like a dream. It's like part of my ultra dream is to like get out there and pace somebody, be a part of it, get in the scene. Like, I really want to do it. And like, who better to do it for? But like, I've been wanting to get back to this retreat also so bad, and it's in the same week. I'll be coming home, you know, just a couple days before that. It just wouldn't work out. But next time. Next time. We'll get out there. Oh, and if the Shasta, if you're still here, looks like John Kelly did an interview on Single Track. I think that just came out. So I think he's breaking down his Barkley attempt, which I'm sure that's a solid listen. You want to talk about psychos? John Kelly. Almost to 5 miles. So, about a 5K left for sure. And we'll do like a 8, maybe a 10 tomorrow. maybe another 10. Something like that. Maybe an 11 and 11 just to make it an even 30. And then maybe some really short shakeout runs before I jump in a car for X amount of hours on Saturday. We'll see. I think it's going to be one of those kind of days leading up to the retreat. I'm just really paying attention to the body. I'm going to really start honing in my diet tomorrow. Get a really nice, clean, vitamin-rich diet leading up to this weekend because, like I said, it's not exactly the focus at this place. 5 mile. You know, give myself the best chance. Drink more, we're behind the 8 ball. Oh. Not exactly sweating a whole bunch, but still, gotta stay hydrated. Low to medium effort today. That's okay. We didn't have a good movie night on Sunday. It's rare that the wife and I sit down and watch a movie where she doesn't fall asleep by the end of it, so we started it earlier in the early evening hours. It was good. It was The Gray Man with what's his name? Ryan Gosling and was Chris Evans in it? Was that the other guy? Who else? Billy Bob Thornton was in it. Decent movie. You know, it's kind of one of those, like, it feels like a James Bond adjacent movie. But it was fun. Hi, little dude. Running on fumes tonight. What do you think? What do you think? Hi. Hello. Hello. Are you running? You running? Are you running? What do you think of the movie? I'm talking about The Gray Man that we watched.
It was really good. It was really good. It was really good. Baby, look at your toes. Run, 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 run.
Gotta turn the music back on. Heavy.
Girlfriend?
There you go, Carter. It's your girlfriend. Lo-fi heavy metal.
Bye bye. Mom? Yeah. Mom?
Mama.
Let's That's me. Dada.
Hello. Hi.
Go daddy kiss. Go to daddy.
Mwah.
What's he doing?
Almost a 9K. You see yourself, buddy?
Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Thank you, mommy. Yeah, mommy, you more. Mama. Yeah. Bye bye bye. Bye bye. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. Open and shut.
Was that
Oh,
Yeah.
open and shut.
the babies on the bus go wah 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 wah.
Wow. Yes, good job. Bye bye. Good job.
Good job, bud.
Bye. Yeah. Where's the mirror? Where's the camera? Hey, go, Daddy, go.
We're getting there.
Go, Daddy, go. Hey, go.
We got
Go.
about a 5K to go.
Go, Daddy, go. Go, Daddy, go. Go, Daddy, go. Go, Daddy, go. Go, Daddy, go. Go, Daddy, go. Go, Daddy, go. Go, Daddy, go. Go, Daddy, go. Go, Daddy, go. Go, Daddy, go. Go, Daddy, go. Go, Daddy, go. Go, Daddy, go. Go, Daddy, go. Go, Daddy, go. Okay, keep going. Go, Daddy, go. 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 Oh,
He's having a
makes
blast.
me busy.
He's having a fun time.
You want to keep going? Makes mommy dizzy. Mommy? Mama? Say mama again, I'll do it.
You're bargaining. You're bargaining for love.
Okay, go, Daddy, go. 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 Go, Daddy, go.
Hey, run forever with that cheering section.
Woo!
When are you gonna start running? Yeah.
I walk first.
I know, you might be one of those that just starts running first. Watch out.
Well, you just can't be Forrest Gump. You're just gonna start running.
I was right, hey.
Can you wave? You're waving this queen.
Wait up there.
There's your nice queen.
We'll have to show him these when he's older. Because I put them in a file on YouTube. Now look how lovely you are.
Look at that kiss.
Mwah.
Good job. You just did it the wrong way. You're not going too high because the fan is on.
Bing, 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 bing. Okay. Almost 10K, buddy. We're working hard.
Waving at Daddy. Wave at Daddy.
Hey, you want to grab me a towel? I forgot to grab one.
Hey, Cookie Jay.
Hey, Coop.
Hey, this is Daddy.
Thank
Good
you.
job.
If I was actually running really hard, I would have grabbed that a long time ago, but I'm starting to sweat. Don't grab those.
Bye 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 bye.
Rip the TV.
Bye 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 bye.
Did you show him the lights in the living room? Did he like them?
I'm gone right now with this hair.
Was it flashing too?
Oh, no, I need it to be. Bye bye. Hey, bye bye. Bye bye. Say, no, mommy's right here. Say bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.
No.
Shit. Go get it. Okay, handsy.
Yep.
Say bye bye.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Oh, you're tired.
Let's go. If you want it, you can get it. Let me know. My butt's up. On my way out. Bye.
Gotta love the little dude cameos. He's been a ball of energy the last few nights. Been getting some good naps in during the day. I think he ate the most real solid food in one day that he ever has today. I'm pretty sure. I'll have to check the record books. Progress. Comes slow, comes nonetheless. Trudging forward. He's crawling a lot faster in his little army crawl. And he can get on his knees, he just hasn't put two and two together yet. But he can crawl on his knees. He loves to stand, so he might not ever really crawl. He might go straight towards walking. I don't know yet. What are we? We're about 6.5 miles in. So yeah, back on topic with the run. The goal down in Louisiana is just to run as much as possible while keeping it fun, taking advantage of everything the retreat has to offer still. I don't want to miss anything. Getting as many miles in as possible, but keep it fun. And recenter myself, so to speak. And yeah, I think on that Tuesday we'll keep this streak alive, and we'll do a quick live stream run. Probably, I don't know if we'll do on the grounds or the levee. I'll see what time I decide to do that on, if the lighting's good. I don't think I want to be running on the grounds at night, just because, like I said, it's an older crowd. I don't want to be turning a corner and running into a guy, so I'll probably stick to the levee if it's in the evening. Not a whole lot to see there, but maybe during the day I'll get some a little bit of footage and show everybody the grounds. And then we'll just get hyped, pumped up for the Shasta one, for his big run, and maybe if I get debriefed by then, maybe talk a little bit about that, how he did. I'm sure he's gonna post another epic video of his run and his race. But maybe we'll get the Spark Notes version of it, its overall consensus. Be able to talk about that a little bit on the gaming stream. But yeah, deep down for the gaming stream, part of me really wants to do one of two games. Black, which is a single player first person shooter, was a great game. And just like see how far I get into it, because there's levels on that game that are tough, and like I think if I put it on easy mode, like maybe we can get like 3 or 4 levels in. I don't know, we'll see. It's between that or I just keep going back to A Bug's Life in my head. Like, I don't know, there's just something, like I know that game so well that I think I can actually go a decent ways into that story before the run ends in like 7 months. We can make that part of the game. Like, I think it was maybe set the treadmill to like a 5-mile-an-hour pace. Run for 2 hours, so 10 miles, and see how far I get in the game before that time limit's up. So 10 miles, 2 hours, somewhere in there. Which on the treadmill would be about, this is about 5. So, just imagining holding a controller, looking at the TV. I think it can be done. I'll probably have some weird shoulder soreness the following day, but yeah, it's about, let's see what the watch picks up, make sure it's pretty close. Yeah, pretty close. It might get a little funky with like the arm movement. The watch might not be super accurate, but the treadmill, you know, we'll just leave it on that. And we'll go by those numbers. But maybe that's the thing. We do 2 hours. See how far we can get. Alright, get this back. Yeah, we're gonna call it a 13K, which is essentially 8 miles. I'm exhausted. Five years ago, I wouldn't have convinced myself to even run a mile on a day like this, but here we are making concessions with ourselves and doing 8. Progress, baby. It takes time, but eventually you'll get there. And I haven't mentioned it on stream tonight yet, but the reason I keep doing this is DSDN. Go check them out, hit the link, donate. We've got about 2-ish months left, end of May. And it's such a great cause. So before we end the run tonight, huge shout out to DSDN. A lot of motivation there. Keep coming back, even when you got an hour of sleep. It don't matter. Just keep on going. Just keep on going. Always thanks to Deft, even though he's not here right now. Keep the stream running smooth. Keep the logs of all the food and drinks and all the rating systems, how many miles that we've gone, which if I'm not mistaken, We gotta be coming up on 100 miles. Oh, that's deft. Where we're at. I think we might hit 100 miles even if we do a short run down in Louisiana live. Maybe that's when I make my decision to go live down there, is make sure we get that 100th live stream mile in. Yeah, we might only be like 4 or 5 miles short after today. I think we're in the 90s, which is crazy. Running a live streaming over 100 miles. Cool. I like that. Again, we'll get the numbers from Deb. We'll figure that out. But we gotta be getting close. Oh, and speaking of mileage, getting new shoes. I know I've said on here, I love the current Brooks Glycerin 21s. Well, the 22s came out, 21s went on sale, and I've racked up over 1,000 miles on this current pair. I'm going to semi-retire them as my treadmill only shoe, because I think that's why these have lasted so long, is because of the winter treadmill miles and the live streaming miles that they've done. The tread is still there, the foam still has a little life in it, and the cushion springs on the treadmill, they're saving these shoes. So, but I love these shoes, so 21's on sale, get another pair. Slightly different color. I hope. I did send the color I wanted to the wife, so hopefully we get that color. It's a little bit more yellow and blue. These are like white with yellow and blue, which is great for Down syndrome, but these are like even closer to that, like real deeper dark blue and golden yellow. So even closer. And it's 21s, so it's just even more on brand. There's 8. Cruising on into 13K. And then we'll call it a stream. Another one in the books. I think this is number 10. I think this is the 10th week in a row that we have gotten the stream in. All things considered, that's a success story in itself too. There it is. 13K. Boom. Stop the treadmill. Save. Booyah. Alright, y'all. Thanks again. Like I said, hit the link, go to DSDN, go to my page, donate what you can, go read their mission statement, share it with others. Not a penny gets wasted there. It's a great organization. The next time I will see you will be from Louisiana. maybe on the levee, south of Baton Rouge. So, until then, we will see you all later. Peace.